Hi everyone, Sarah Calkins here, mid-afternoon. Brett here is hanging out with me in our bedroom, and I want to come to you today, oh there's a little dot. I want to come to you today to talk to you guys about symptoms like brain fog, poor digestion, sweet cravings, and they all can be related to health conditions. This is true, but they also can be caused by an imbalance of poor digestion in your gut. Drop a 1 below if you feel this way. If you have sweet cravings, if you have brain fog, exhaustion, anything like that, drop a 1 below. How does this happen? Okay, so there are specific triggers that can lead to what this could be. Candida overgrowth. So we're going to look at the top 3 most important possibilities that could cause candida inside your body. Number 1 is antibiotics, okay? So drop a 2 below, just type a little 2 to let me know if you've ever been on antibiotics. I'd be shocked if I found someone who wasn't on antibiotics. I found that this last generation, we were really pushed on with antibiotics and they just prescribed them just because. And we're coming to find out that that's not good, and it's wreaked havoc on our guts and our insides. And it's one of the most common causes of candida. Yes, antibiotics are lifesavers. We need them. But they do a tremendous amount of damage inside of your gut and in your bacteria. In the bacteria of your intestines, okay? Research has been showing over that one course of antibiotics can allow your candida to dominate the intestinal flora. And if you have a healthy gut, that's great, because then your candida can stay under control. But a weakened gut flora makes it more vulnerable. It doesn't have to be this way, but we're going to look now at the second cause, which is a high sugar diet. Drop a 3 below. If you love your breads, your candies, your chocolate, your wine, your alcohol, drop a 3 below if that's what you love. I love chocolate. I do. I also love candy. I used to not be able to stay away from candy. I couldn't even have it in the house. Granola bars. I mean, how many of you, I'm jumping ahead of myself, but really, do you have sweet cravings, bread cravings? How often do you pick up a granola bar like at 10 o'clock in the morning or 2 p.m. in the afternoon? Are you going for something sweet? These sugar-heavy snacks, they could be disrupting your gut flora, and that means that it's wrecking the healthy balance of bacteria in your gut. And there are so many hidden sugars in food. There are over 56 names for sugar. If you look in your condiments, again, your snack bars, your granola bars, your juices, your cereals, your prepackaged freezer meals, there's more sugar than you probably realize. And I'm going to get to how much sugar you should be having in your daily intake, which is not as much as we would like it to be. But sugar is not just a source of energy for you. It's also a vital ingredient for candida. And they live off of it because they use the sugar to grow cell walls. Now, candida might seem like nothing to you because you've never seen it before. It's not like you can see that present, but it's inside your body. It's using sugar to build walls, like little castles around itself. And then because it has castles, it gets really, really pompous, and it turns into this aggressive fungus form and constructs a magic curtain of biofilm around it to protect it from our own immune system. Like, this is a really, really smart pathogen here that's out to get us. So now you're thinking about, okay, yes, I do eat a snack at 10 or 2. What about at night? Are you crunching on sugary things or carbs or getting that 3rd or 4th glass of wine and chewing on chocolate? Is that because you're stressed out? That's cause number 3. Stress can cause an imbalance in your gut. Drop a 4 below if you've ever been stressed in your entire life. Drop a 4 if you are constantly stressed and always feel high-strung. Are you always running late? Are you rushing out of the house in the morning? Do you spend all day worrying about work or worrying about your kids or just worry, worry, worry? Do you feel overwhelmed all of the time? I know I do. Like, this is me right here with my kids. I feel overwhelmed. Some days I don't know if I can handle it all. And I do, thank the Lord. But if you're not alone, so don't feel like you're alone. Did you know emotional stress actually causes, I think it's 60 to 90% of doctor-patient visits from stress-related health problems. Studies show now that stress actually has very significant changes, or can make very significant changes in your gut flora. So when you're stressed, this leads to building your cortisol hormone, and that cortisol hormone is up high. And when that hormone is up high, your stress level is high, it does a lot of things to your body that you can't see at that time, but it's not doing good things. For one, it's slowing down your digestive system. It's raising your blood sugar. It's lowering your immune system, and it reduces the amount of stomach acid that your body produces, which, by the way, your stomach acid is there to kill bad things like bacteria and pathogens that are trying to seep in. So when your acid is low and your immune system is low, your body is just like ripe for sickness and colds to just get you constantly. And that's how Candida thrives. It can thrive through this stressful body that's eating lots of sugar because it doesn't feel good. And then you're getting sick. So now you're taking your antibiotics because you need them because you have some sort of bacterial infection from your immune system being so low. But what can you do? What can you do? Like, do you feel helpless? Because I know that I used to feel helpless. Give me a 5. Drop a 5 below if you want to fix this problem. If you're tired of being on antibiotics all the time. Are you tired of just craving your sugars and your carbs? Are you tired of feeling just stressful and just, well, I can't help you with the stress all that much, but we can help you like lower your blood sugar so your stress cortisol is not so intense all the time. So I did tell you I was going to give you how many grams of sugar you should have daily. For guys, it's 37.5 grams. For women, it's 25 grams. I don't understand how that's very fair, but I guess our bodies do not find us equal. But either way, that can add up really fast. And yes, an elimination diet. I could probably hear some of you thinking, well, if you just eat right, and if you just don't have sugar, you're going to be fine. And yes, that's true. But do you have stress in your life? Because you could be the healthiest person in the world, but if you have stress in your life, this is still could possibly happen to you, especially if you add those antibiotics in. And are you going to stick to such a strict elimination diet? Are you even going to be able to afford it over the long term? Yes, you can do a Whole30 for 30 days, but how many of you have read Whole30 blogs and they're like, don't worry, I know day 6 is really tough, but in 24 more days, you can have a pint of ice cream. What? What kind of lifestyle choice is that? So let's stick with something that you can stick with, right? Because life is stressful, and there's no point of adding new stress on of brand new recipes and things that taste terrible that you're never going to stick with. So finally, I have taken very expensive refrigerated probiotics because I have Candida overgrowth, and I never really found anything that helped. I did the elimination diets. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm having this for the rest of my life, and I'm feeling miserable. I found probiotics that actually attack that giant castle wall I was telling you about. That castle wall that was created by the sugars and the carbs that we eat. This probiotic also contains an antifungal. So you're knocking those walls down, and you're sending in reinforcements. I would love for you if you could check your probiotic right now or later on when you watch this video and see if you have an enzyme that breaks down those roach sugar walls. If you have an antifungal that can get in to those walls and destroy it. I'd be really shocked if yours had that, but I would love to find out if it does. Because if you're just taking regular probiotics, that's great at keeping it balanced, but that's like storming the castle naked and barefoot. Like you castles. You have no weapons. You have nothing. You're just little foot soldiers with no shoes and no armor. You have to get in those good enzymes and those good antifungals to really attack down those walls of the Candida. I'd love to talk to you guys more about this. I tried to keep this as short as possible. Britt is really excited about castles over here. So again, drop a 5 if you're ready. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you say 5? 5. Drop a swords. Drop a 5 if you are ready to change this. You are tired of feeling this way and you actually want a probiotic that gives you a fighting chance. I would love to talk to you. Drop a 5 down below, and maybe we can get together and get a chat. I could bring this cutie around. Maybe he could talk to you on the phone. He really wants to say hi to you, though. I told him that if he was quiet for the whole video, he could say hi. So, Brett, do you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody. Have a great day.
Aw, you're awesome.
I just have these.
He has my hair ties.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone have a great day. Thank you for joining in. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm looking at
Okay.